Welcome back to ABC 15 Now. Whether you're newly dating or been married for 25 years, there are certain things you just don't want members of the opposite sex calling you. A new survey out this morning sheds some light on the single worst thing men and women can be labeled. According to Jezebel.com, the worst thing a woman can be called by a man is creepy. For women, the worst thing a man can be labeled is crazy. Alrighty, what do you think about the results of that survey? I did say that backwards. Creepy is what men don't want women calling them, and crazy is what women don't want men calling them. Thank you, I had to get that straight. Alrighty, what's the worst thing someone of the opposite sex has ever called you? Grace Stafford from the Wildlife World Zoo is our guest today. I couldn't even get it straight in my own head. Any word out there that a woman can call you that just kind of zings?
You know, nowadays, not so much, but when I was younger, you know, being a Poindexter, being in the smart kids club, that was kind of tough because it meant that you weren't cool enough to date. And so that was kind of tough, but you know, very mild compared to today's standards, I suppose. So.
That is true, but you know, the word creepy, according to this study, the word creepy is a word that men can't disprove. Right. You know, because if someone calls you a wimp or someone, you know, you can go and fight and kind of show your physical strength, but the word creepy is more of a personality flaw.
Yeah, if you're a jerk or some worse name, you can fix that. You can make amends, you can, you know, change your behavior, but creepy, it does have that feeling to it, and maybe that's the difference, that it is a description that really invokes a feeling. And you know, we're so concerned about our privacy these days, but with social media, you know, some of these ways of being pursued by people that might be creepy or worse, I think that plays on people's fears a little bit. So yeah, I could see where the stigma would come into play.
I totally agree with you. And the word crazy, I can't tell you how many times people are like, that girl is crazy. Yeah. Not necessarily in reference to me.
Well, there's good crazy and then there's crazy. Right? So I understand what you're saying, but again, you know, whether it's pop culture or movies and TV shows, we just have that image, and it's something that we can't necessarily change about ourselves. Yeah. It's not a behavior, it's a feeling. So
I don't like the word diva, so I'm just going to throw that out there.
And folks, she is not a diva.
Well, I appreciate you defending me. Because I hear that. All right, Jennifer Creasy Turner, here's what you said you don't like. The word that makes you crazy is woman. She says, I don't like it when someone calls me that, as in, hey, woman, come here. Really makes me angry. Eddie Omens, I hate when women say, you're a nice guy, but we got to find you a woman. That's like saying, I'm not good enough for you, but we'll find you one. Sindel Despain, I hate being called crazy, but I think the thing I hated the most was damaged. My ex's button was loser. And Danny, she says she doesn't like the word fat. And I went to your Facebook page, Danny. You're not fat, honey. Not at all. Not in the least. Alrighty, next on ABC 15 Now.